Are you looking at going live on Facebook? Having a little bit of an interesting stream, something with not just your voice? Are you looking to put music in your stream? Well, if you are, this video's for you. Hey there, I'm Coach Molle from VisibilityHacking.com, and if you're looking to create a really engaging stream with rich content, whether you're a musician sharing your music, whether you're an entrepreneur sharing your solutions to your customers' problems, whatever it is that brings you to create this engaging content, I want to stop you from being sued. I'm also going to share with you the biggest turnoff when it comes to putting music into your stream, and I'm going to show you where to get the best music for your brand. Stay tuned. I remember when I started up my YouTube channel and I started creating live video content on Facebook and other platforms. I put in so much energy and effort in developing my overlays, creating that engaging experience, figuring out what I was going to talk about, all of that. And the last thing I thought about, the thing I really sacrificed a lot of thinking, is on the music. I just figured if I could pull it off of YouTube, if it was already there, then it's probably legal for me to use it. It's not the case. I found that out the hard way when my inbox was filled with copyright claims. I had to take down years of content that I had been creating. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So the first place I want you guys to start so that you don't get sued, so that you don't get these copyright infringement letters, is to start with royalty-free music. This is music that you have the ability to use and you don't need to pay for its use. There are amazing creators out there creating content for us to use in this way. So make sure you're looking in the right places. First place I want you to look is the YouTube audio library. I've found so many great tracks, great sound effects, little clips of music and sound as well, and I recommend that you guys head over there as well. There's so many to choose from. You can also search through the wonderful World Wide Web and find yourself some other sources of royalty-free music. There are platforms that you can sign up for, that you can be part of their network. There are certain creators who will just put out individual tracks you can use. There's lots of different options out there, but make sure that when you're reading through the license, that you have the ability to use it for both personal and commercial uses. There's a lot of caveats when it comes to free content that you can use out there on the internet. So make sure that you're locating that license and you're reading through it and you're really understanding it. If you don't quite understand it, then you can always ask a lawyer. And there's some more things we'll talk about creating music and stuff later on in this video, so stay tuned. But before we get on to all of that stuff, I have to remind you guys, if you haven't already, ring that bell. It's the best song on all of the internet. Hit the subscribe button, join us here on the channel. I'd love to see you on our new videos every week. The biggest headache that we have to talk about before we'll talk about anything else on music is making sure you know how to put your music out there into your stream. So I compile all of my stream content on OBS, or the Open Broadcast software. And if you want to learn how to use it, then definitely click the links down below, join us for Live Academy. We'll show you how to use all the OBS platform, how to create a really engaging show that helps bring in your customers, your ideal movement members into your worlds. But you have to actually get them to listen first. So when we're in OBS, well, why don't we actually jump into the computer and I'll show you all this. So when we jump into OBS, there's certain things that we have to pay attention to. And I find that a lot of new streamers forget to pay attention to this, and it actually ruins their stream, let's be honest with you. So the first really bad thing that could happen is that your music levels could be way higher than your voice levels. And this can happen because we have output audio and we have our monitor audio. Output audio is what our viewers are actually going to see and hear. It's audio, so they're going to hear it. And then our monitor volume, or our monitor output, is what we can hear in our headphones, not what our people are able to hear. So say, for example, you want to show a video clip. I know we're talking about music, but this is the easiest way to think of it. If you want to play a video clip, you can easily play the video portion, but you have to think before you put the audio out there. Do you just want your audience to hear it? That would be output audio. Or do you just want to hear it yourself and then you can tell your audience what you're hearing? That would be monitor volume or monitor output. We can do both, we just need to know where we want our audio to go in the first place. So that's the first bad thing, your music playing too loud. The opposite can happen as well, where you have your audio set up, but you've only have it set up to go into your own headphones. You don't have it set up for your people to listen to. So that can go wrong as well. And so let's look in OBS and I'll show you where you need to keep your eyes. So here in OBS, we want to keep our eye down here on this lower section that says audio mixer. Let me get myself a little bit smaller here. This section here, the audio mixer. I don't have a microphone set up currently, so you can't actually see my voice going, but let's load in a audio clip and I'll show you what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is click and drag an MP3 from my computer into OBS. You're going to start, I'll meet you over in OBS, and you're going to hear this song starting to play because that's what happens automatically. So you can hear the music playing, but what I want you to keep in mind is that that music is really, really loud. So with these sliders, we can actually change the level of volume. So we have to make sure that our levels are correct. And if you're looking to learn more about how to do that in OBS, then I definitely recommend you join us for Live Academy. I've already mentioned it, but I'd love for you to join us. Actually, question for you guys. Are you guys using OBS? What are you using to do your live streams? Are you just jumping straight onto Facebook, going directly through the Facebook platform? Are you using a different platform? Let me know down in the comments. Very, very curious. All right, we are at the final stages of today's video, and I want to share with you the big secret that most of the big content creators out there are doing. 1, because they don't want to get sued. 2, because they don't want to use the same music that it seems like everyone else is using. And 3, well, it's just really cool. So the thing I want to teach you guys right now is the fact that you can have custom music created for your streams. This is a great way to really bring home that branded experience. We do it with our graphics, so why not do it with the sounds that we hear in our show as well? So ways that you can do this, you can head over to a platform, like a freelancing platform like Fiverr or Upwork, and you can hire someone to create either an intro for you or just a song that you use in your waiting room. I know there's a lot of great creators out there creating really amazing pieces of music that are ready for you guys to start using in your brands as well. So head over to those platforms, find someone, get a feel if you want to hire a musician and you're not a musician yourself. You can't really talk in those musical words. I'm kind of like that, clearly. But my best friend is an incredible musician. And it's really funny to hear the two of us talk about music because, well, I'm really bad at describing it. So over the years, I've learned a few different tips in trying to communicate what kind of music you're looking for, what kind of feel you're looking for in your music. So what you can do is go out and find other pieces of music that have that same feeling that you'd like to portray. So maybe I was doing a film project recently where we needed something really cinematic. We needed something that had big drums that was making you feel like you were in something bigger. And so we were able to do that by finding other pieces of music in other films, actually, and brought those to our music team to recreate or to create something new that still had that same feel. On the other hand, I was working on some stuff for a client recently, and they have a really exciting regular live stream show, and they have a waiting room at the beginning, and they wanted some really exciting music for that. So again, we scoured Spotify and those kinds of platforms to find some songs that had that same feeling, that really got your energy pumping, that got you excited. We tested them with people in the group, and we found a couple of ones that tested really, really well. We brought those to our music team, and they were able to create something really awesome for that client. So it's all possible out there in the world of custom music. So go out there and find some. And again, if you are interested in taking any of what you've learned today and taking it to the next level, or if you want to take your live streaming experience to a place where you're going to start connecting with your absolute ideal customers, then I want you to start by doing the live stream analysis. So first, make sure you start going live on a regular basis. If you haven't done that yet, that is your task for today. But once you get familiar with going live, then I definitely recommend you join us for a live academy. So start out with the live stream analysis. It's linked down below. I want you to go through, check out all of your content, analyze it based on the frameworks that we use and we teach in the live academy and live stream conversions programs. It's going to be amazing what those tools do for your stream just after you go through the checklist is going to be incredible, let alone after you've done the program. So check that out. Links are down below. I will see you again in our next video. Until then, watch one of these. I know I like them. You'll like them. The algorithm likes them, and you might as well share it with a friend. See you in our next one, everyone. Until then, remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. Just go live.